All right, today we are on a mission. We're going to break down all the most popular online business models out there to find the absolute most efficient, let's be honest, the laziest way to actually make money online. Okay, let's jump right in. So, I gotta ask you, what really is the laziest way to make money online? But listen, don't let that word lazy throw you off. In this context, lazy isn't about doing nothing. No way. It's about being smart. It's about finding the path that gives you the absolute highest return for the amount of work you put in. It's about efficiency, not apathy. And this just says it all. Warren Buffett famously said, "It's not about how hard you row, it's about what boat you're in." See, the business model you pick, that's your boat, is so much more important than just grinding away for hours and hours. Some boats, they're just built to go faster with a lot less effort. Our job today, it's to find that speedboat. But to find it, we can't just listen to the hype or what some guru is yelling about online. We need a system, a clear, objective framework. So we're going to judge every single model against 5 key criteria to see which one really, truly is the best. And here they are. Number 1, upfront capital. Pretty simple. How much cash do you need just to get started? 2, scalability. Can you make more money without working more hours? Super important. 3, fulfillment. How much of a headache is it to actually deliver your product or service? 4, risk. What are the odds you're going to lose your shirt on this thing? And finally, number 5, difficulty. Just how hard is it to actually pull this off and succeed? Okay, so we've got our framework locked in. Now, let's put some of the most popular online businesses to the test. We're going to run 4 big contenders through our system and see how they score. Let's find out which boats are leaky and which ones are ready to fly. First up, the one I'm sure you've seen a million times, dropshipping. The appeal? It's obvious, right? You sell stuff without ever touching the inventory. I mean, on the surface, it sounds like the perfect lazy business. But let's actually look at what's going on behind the scenes. And yeah, this is where that whole dropshipping dream kind of crashes into reality. I mean, look at the upfront capital. You're expected to burn through thousands of dollars on ads just hoping you find a winning product. Scalability is just okay because you're in this constant race to find the next hot thing. And the risk? It's high. You're totally at the mercy of supply chains in other countries, crazy market trends, even international politics. So yeah, dropshipping is not the easy ride people sell it as, not at all. All right, let's check out contender number 2, the social media marketing agency. You'll hear it called SMMA. This is a classic service business. You go out, find clients, and you handle their marketing. It's pushed really hard for beginners because, well, the startup costs are basically nothing. And the scorecard shows it. Upfront capital and risk? Super low. That's awesome. But, and this is a big but, look at scalability. It gets a low. Why? Because every single time you add a new client, you're adding more work, more meetings, more headaches. You're not really building a business that works for you. You're building yourself a really demanding, high-paying job. Great for making your first 10 grand a month, for sure, but it is not the lazy, scalable empire we're looking for. Next on the list, the one that makes billionaires, software. Building the next killer app or that game-changing platform. It's the ultimate dream for so many people, promising just massive scale and impact. But is it a smart place for most people to start? Oof, the scorecard here is, well, it's pretty brutal for a beginner. Yeah, scalability is very high, that's the dream, but everything else is a nightmare. You're looking at $250,000 minimum just to get in the game. Fulfillment means endless bug fixes and updates. The risk of total failure is huge, and the difficulty is just off the charts. Let's be real. Software is a game for pros with very, very deep pockets. It's definitely not the efficient path we're trying to find. Okay, our last contender before we unveil the winner is affiliate marketing. This is where you promote other people's products and earn a commission. You make content, maybe a blog, maybe videos, and when someone clicks your special link and buys, you get a cut. Simple enough, right? Now, affiliate marketing, it scores really well on capital and risk, kind of like an agency, but its big problem, its bottleneck is what I call the content treadmill. You have to create and create and create just to keep earning. Your entire success is tied to building a massive audience, and that can take months or, let's be honest, years of nonstop work. The financial risk might be low, but the time and energy risk, it's huge. Okay, so let's recap. We've seen the others, and they all have some pretty big problems. Dropshipping is super risky, agencies don't really scale, software is way too hard, and affiliate marketing is a slow, painful grind. So that brings us to the winner.
A model that has gone through a massive evolution. Digital Products 2.0.
Pay attention, because this slide right here, this changes the entire game. The old way of making a digital product, like a course or a guide, was incredibly difficult. We're talking months of research. You had to be a top-level expert. But Digital Products 2.0, it's a whole new world. AI can literally do the heavy lifting on research and scripting for you, and brand new marketplaces let you host and sell your stuff for free. All the old barriers, the time, the money, the need to be a genius, they've been completely vaporized. To really get the scale of this, just think back to what platforms like Shopify and Amazon did for e-commerce, say 10 years ago. They took something that was super expensive and technical, building an online store, and made it so that literally anyone could do it. Well, that is exactly what is happening right now with digital products. We are right at the start of that same kind of gold rush.
So, what does this revolution actually look like when we put it up against our 5-point framework? Let's run Digital Products 2.0 through the test and see exactly why it's the undisputed laziest and smartest model out there today.
And there it is. Just look at that. It's pretty much a perfect score. Upfront capital, low. Scalability, high. You build it once, you can sell it forever. Fulfillment, easy, all automated with new tools. Risk, low, because you barely put any money in. And the difficulty, which was always the biggest hurdle, has dropped all the way to easy. It's the only model that crushes it in every single category. But it's not just about how easy it is. It's about the sheer size of the opportunity. I mean, the digital product market is on a rocket ship. It's set to more than double by 2030, becoming almost $1 trillion a year industry. Getting in right now is like getting into e-commerce back in 2012. You are literally getting on the ground floor of a massive wave. Let's just put it all together one last time. This final comparison just makes it so obvious. Look down the rows, you see red flags and serious problems for every other business. But then you get to Digital Products 2.0. It is green all the way down. Low capital, high scalability, easy fulfillment, low risk, and easy difficulty. I mean, the data really speaks for itself. So here's the bottom line. We are at the very start of a new online gold rush. The tools and platforms that exist today have opened up an opportunity that was literally impossible just a few years ago. And that leaves you with a choice, a decision to make. Are you going to be one of the people who gets in early and carves out a real slice of this massive cake for yourself? Or are you going to wait, let everyone else catch on, and then be left fighting over the crumbs? The choice is yours.